Hey, welcome to Chez Robert. I'm your host, Robert, and today I'm going to be preparing macaroni and cheese in the Instant Pot. Macaroni and cheese is a longtime family favorite. Used to love when my mom made it, usually Kraft macaroni and cheese, but the way she made it was just fantastic, and I could never ever duplicate that. But I found this recipe online for the Instant Pot. It turns out really, really good. And I'm going to use some special cheese that I bought just for this occasion. So hang in there and we'll get started here quickly. The ingredients I'm going with are some Barilla medium shells. You could use any kind of pasta you want for this. I just think that those little shells work really well. Some unsalted butter, Parmesan cheese, or a Pecorino Romano. I didn't use the good stuff for this one, but you certainly could. Some Philadelphia cream cheese. I don't cut corners when it comes to cream cheese. Philly just makes the best. The recipe also calls for chicken stock. So instead of just buying a box of chicken stock, I went with this Better Than Bouillon, which I've heard really good things about. You use, I believe, a teaspoon to it. A teaspoon makes a cup. So this recipe calls for 2 cups of chicken stock, so I'll use 2 teaspoons for this recipe. So we'll get everything mixed up together and cut up here pretty soon. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is open up the Instant Pot. And I'm going to add 2 cups of the Barilla pasta right in there. Okay. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of water. 2 cups of the chicken stock. 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And a heaping tablespoon of the Parmesan cheese. I'm going to work that all in. Get it all nice and submerged. Okay. Okay, we'll put the lid on. Make sure it's on seal. And we are going to turn it on. We're going to pressure level, make it high pressure. We're only going to do 6 minutes. Wait about 10 seconds and it should start the process. Okay, it's going to start building pressure, and in about 6 to 10 minutes it's going to shut off. So while the pressure is building and the macaroni is cooking, I'm going to cut up or shred this cheese. Like I said, I bought some special cheese at Grandpa's Cheese Barn. I got myself some smoked bacon cheddar, which I bought specifically for this recipe, so I can't wait to try this in the macaroni and cheese. So stand by and I'll get it cut up and I'll be adding it to the pot as soon as it beeps at me. All right, the timer just hit 6 minutes, so it's warmed up. And in 6 minutes, it should stop, and I'm going to do the pressure release via the valve on the top. So see you in 6 minutes. All right, well, the Instant Pot's almost ready. It's been about 5 minutes. Just wanted to take a moment to say that I didn't really include all the exact measurements for this recipe. Ooh, it's beeping. I didn't include all the exact measurements of this recipe because I got it from another YouTuber. So I'll put the link for his recipe in the description. He actually got it from an Instant Pot book, or pressure cooker book. But let's take care of this macaroni and cheese. All right, the beeper just went off, so what I'm going to do to release the pressure is do a quick release by pulling this lever from seal to release, so it's going to get really loud. And once it's done, that metal bar is going to drop down. So here we go. You gotta be very careful because it's very hot. So when you open it, I recommend being very quick or using an oven mitt or an oven glove or even a spatula or something to to keep your hand away from the hot steam. But it's almost done. Hey, all right, it fell down, which means there's no more pressure in the pressure cooker, so I can safely open it. Just make sure any excess liquid falls into the pot. There are actually handles on the side here where I can put the lid in. All right, looks like it's all cooked. You can feel it's very tender. Again, this only took 6 minutes. Well, it took a few minutes to warm up, but only 6 minutes for a recipe that, you know, could very well take a much longer time. So I did shred up my bacon cheddar cheese. I'm going to throw that in there. Ooh, it smells good. And it's about 2 cups. You can put a little more if you want it thicker. And also I cut up some cream cheese, about between a quarter and a half a stick of cream cheese. And we stir it up, and once it's stirred up, it's done. Can't wait for this. You can see the sauce is thickening. What I'll do is I'll stir it. Once it's all incorporated, I will let it sit for a minute or two. Then we will give it a taste test. So see you back here in a few minutes. So the consistency was a bit runny, so I added some more cheese, which made it much nicer, I think. So I'm going to serve it up here and give it a shot. Well, here we go. Let me give this a try. Oh man, it looks so good. Yeah. Oh, it's delicious. Not as good as Mom's, but wow, is it good. Nice and creamy, and that bacon. Oh, it's smoky. No, everything's cooked perfectly, so... Hey, give this recipe a shot and let me know what you think. This is Chez Robert. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.